Today's deck is absolutely crazy. We've got some ramp, we've got some reanimation, but best of all, we're going to be stealing and winning games with our opponent's win cons. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at this really cool Abzan list that wants to utilize ramping but through the graveyard. And the reason why is because we've got a build around here today that's pretty unique. We've got the Myco Tyrant. So this was kind of what started the build off today, and this is a creature that wants you to, descend permanents into the graveyard, which works really well with things like the Analyst, which is a new card that allows you to mill cards to the graveyard, but then bring all your lands back later as a massive ramp spell and benefit. So of course this opens the door for some fun things like Thalia, because it's also going to be filling the graveyard with lands, which is going to trigger the Myco Tyrant, and then it's going to allow us to play extra lands as well. And because we're sacrificing those lands, we'll be getting them back later with the Analyst anyways, as well as with things like the Tortoise. The Tortoise is going to also be milling us out, triggering the Myco Tyrant and then bringing back lands, which is really cool. And this all leads us to our big explosive win con, which is the Breach the Multiverse. This card's going to mill us, both the opponent and yourself out. You're going to steal something from the opponent. You're going to, bring something back from your graveyard. If we go against somebody who, necessarily is more controlly, maybe Kaya can come down as an answer with hexproof to win the game. But really, if we pull out a Myco Tyrant from the graveyard, it's really cool because it's going to be hitting for its descend for like 8 or 9, if not even 10. And then you can win the game the very next turn, which is pretty sweet. I didn't realize how well the Breach and the Myco Tyrant actually synergize together, but it's pretty bonkers. But anyways, we're gonna jump right into it, guys. Enjoy the video, and we'll see you guys back here at the end. Peace out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some ramp today. We've got some Myco Tyrant. We've got some, Abzan, Thalia, and Gitrog. It's gonna be a lot of fun today. I think this deck's gonna be pretty sweet, man. I really love this card, the Analyst, and want to see how it played with the Myco Tyrant. Next thing you know, we've got this gem right here. That's a great find off the top right there. Covers all of my bases on colors. I do wish we had a couple of sack lands like that. That's perfect. That way we can get a better Analyst down the road. Not bad. A couple of lands go to the graveyard. That's value. We might even be able to get like a turn 5 Breach off if that's the move we want to make. No blocks. We take the 3. Rakdos, by the way, so we might be able to get like an Atali. That'd be kind of crazy. A little bit unlikely, but possible. And we get another land. Okay, very nice. No attacks. All right, so the old Redstein does a really good job here blocking one of the Blood Tithe Harvesters nice and easily, but now they've got 3 blood tokens, so I would imagine they're going to sacrifice one of these Harvesters to take my Redstein out. Or not. Or not. Okay, that's a good find. Okay, so what's the plan here, guys? Because I kind of want to drop Myco Tyrant 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Okay, yeah, that's so the 2 treasures actually make this a Myco Tyrant play. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Myco Tyrant to give me another blocker. We're gonna drop the Cabaret Courtyard here, and then next turn we have the Forest, and that'll be enough mana for us to drop a Breach of the Multiverse, which would then trigger the Myco Tyrant a lot. And I think that we already hit a Kaya in the graveyard, right? No, we haven't. We have not. Hopefully we find one though with the Breach. That'd be nice. That'd be a nice little plus. All right, here we go. We got 2 more little sapperlings coming out, making us a 3/3. I'd be happy to block too with our 3/3. I really wouldn't mind trading with the Harvester here. Okay, or not. That's a really nice find though. Stealing a Carnosaur from their graveyard, I'll take it. All right, so we are not worried about the ramping, so we're gonna go ahead and just block with this now. That way we don't take too much damage. Yep. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be a nice little play here. ramped into it quite nicely with the old Rutstein. See what we hit. Give me a Kaya. Give me a Kaya. Yes, we got the Kaya, and we've got the Carnosaur, so that's pretty nice. And then hopefully it hits me a Myco Tyrant. Come on, Myco Tyrant.
I can't stand by when evil threatens.
Oh, I'll take a Thalia. Shoot, I'll take a Thalia. Yes, please. Exile one of these. I think that'll do it. I think we got him, ladies and gentlemen. And do we attack? Yeah, we attack with these because they can't block. Leave back my Rutstein for some blocks. But yeah, that should do it, man. The breach early is just a nasty spell, and if you get a good dance partner running big things like trumpeting Carnosaurs, you're in a pretty good spot. I thought maybe an Atali, but I'll take the Carnosaur every day of the week. If it would have hit a Myco Tyrant, we would have been cooking, but I think we milled almost all of them. That's a bit of a bummer because it's going to force us to have to maybe -3 on the Kaya to get that back, but then I can just get the Kaya right back. So is it really that bad? Not really. And I get to hit their hand. Shoot. This is going to be a good little turn for us right here. This is going to be a really good turn for us. I wouldn't be surprised if they just scooped though. We'll see though. I do need to get another land. Hopefully Rutstein will find us a treasure. They take out the Thalia, sure. I don't blame them. I kind of want to guarantee that land drop, so I'm gonna take that extra card. Even though that's a great card, I'm gonna take an extra card here because I need to try to get that land drop to cast the breach. Not quite. Oh, we missed it. Gosh darn it. Okay. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. Well, I could draw 2 here actually and cast this breach. That's a possibility. Not the way I wanted to do it though. I kind of wanted to take out the Deep Cavern Bat. But anyways, I missed it, you know. I missed it altogether even with the extra draw from the Kaya. Bummer. Let's get this down then and look to try to get some more mana this way. Let's check my basics to make sure I don't grab the wrong thing. Here we got 1 plains, 2 swamps, no forests. Obscura it is. And we need 1 more swamp here so we don't have to take damage unnecessarily. All right, and let's go ahead and just kill the bat. Appreciate you. Thanks for holding on to that for me. All right, we swing through. We swing through and do our thing, man. Let's go. They're trumpeting Carnosaur, doing all the damage for us. We'd love to see it. What a cool game, man. All right, and the opponent's at 37 cards to our 21. So if anyone's going to get milled out here, it's going to be me. So I got to be a little bit careful in that. All I really got to do, though, is pull out the Myco Tyrant with this. And we've got ourselves a really nice win con. Okay, it's a good find. I'm not going to lie. Not good enough, though. Not good enough. Now this only discovers if you cast it, so stealing it's not gonna help us out here too much. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna -3 on the Kaya, take this out and steal it.
You beat me this time. A gambit didn't pay.
Okay, and we're gonna get the Kaya back again with this. And we'll steal another Carnosaur. Because why not?
I'll see this through till the end.
8 cards left. All right, there's the scoop. I was gonna say it's getting pretty close to either me milling myself out or winning the game here. That's kind of what I get for playing the Kayas over the Myco Tyrants. But Kaya just seemed way too good there, to be honest. GG. Okay, so I wasn't 100% confident in my mana base, so I went ahead and made some adjustments. But aside from that, this is pretty sweet, man. Opening hand here looks pretty good. Got the analyst here. Yeah, I took away a couple of those sack lands and went a little bit more narrow with which ones I decided to, you know, keep. All right. Interesting. Not what I expected to see there on turn 2 when you see an inner sky come down, but of course they had green, so couldn't have guessed it. A lot of really good cards we just threw away there. They could flash in Resolute Reinforcements, which would make this into a 3/3, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Was I right? Possibly. Okay. Myco Tyrant's the easy choice here for me. Okay. Get lost. Nice. Okay. That's not good. That's not great. Nothing in the yard as far as lands go, so it's kind of a weak analyst. That's a bummer. Gix Command would be nice right about now. Let's block here. So just to double check, this says opponent can't cast spells during your turn whenever one or more creatures you control, each with power greater than the base power, deals combat damage, draws a card. Okay, so it's a little bit of a card advantage tool. All right, we just drew a really nice card though, thank goodness. Thalia comes down. We get an additional land on this turn, getting us ever closer to that reach the multiverse. Love it. No attacks. Now, they can't really attack too freely here. They've wasted a really good removal spell on not a great creature for them. Obviously, it was a card that kind of needed to be removed, so I get it, but I'm sure they're going to end up regretting that. That's a flying vigilance creature, though, so I don't know how much they're really going to regret it. Okay. Let's drop the breach, baby. Thank God for Thalia, man. No kidding. Thank God for Thalia. Oh, that's actually really good when you pair it with this. Or does it get counters? It doesn't get any counters, does it? Oh, wow. They scoop it up already? That's really odd. Why? You had the 4/5 flying vigilance creature going over the top that I couldn't really answer. Granted, that's your only attacker, but it could have been, what, had 5 counters next turn on it? I really want to see, though, what we would have hit. So we had the Brawler, and we were probably going to end up taking this, which would end up being an 8/8 and 8 little Sapperlings. I don't know, man. I feel like that was a bit early. That's unfortunate. Man, what a bummer. That's kind of a little bit of a robbery from a good game there. Opening hand here looks keepable. I've got Shigeki on 2, which can get us hopefully another land drop if we need it. But I mean, ideally, we would like to just draw a land and be okay, you know? But that backup plan is there in case we need it. But it looks like the opponent's got to cut down. Fun stuff. Ouch. All right, well, we're looking for a plains if possible. It's like we've played this before. Good old cut down. Man, I never really even realized with a grip of lands how good that can be when you have a Thalia. That last game was crazy. The ability to ramp as fast as we did was out of left field. I love it. Okay, no other cut downs here. No go for the throats, anything like that. Just kidding. They didn't have it, it seemed, at instant speed there, which means they probably just top decked that, which doesn't feel great. There goes my only 2 means of finding lands here that I could have used. Hopefully this doesn't die, because if we pull one more land, regardless of the color, we can pull back other lands from the graveyard, which we only found 1. Yeah, things aren't going well. Things are not going well for us, guys. soul tie, and all we've seen so far is removal. Not sure what that means for us, to be honest. Don't know if we're gonna get the greatest breach to multiverse. They're probably looking to mill us out with like a Jace or something if this is like some form of control deck. Yeah, there it is. Called it. Called it. I mean, milling us is not a bad thing though. I could definitely use a couple. Oh, they're milling themselves. What? What is happening? What is happening, man? Yeah, I think I attack here and an Assassin's Trophy this away, but that could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know. The self-mills got me completely for a loop here. I thought for sure they'd be milling me out. I was hoping they would. If they would have -2 here and gave me more lands, except for this just one land in my graveyard, I would have definitely taken the advantage of that and popped the Analyst, but they didn't. They went a whole different direction there with milling themselves out. We saw a Slogger in the yard. All right, the opponent finally plays a land. It's a Broker's Hideout. This all makes sense when you see the Slogger, but I'm waiting for the rest of the game plan to come together. Man, the opponent's taking a very long time for their turn, though. Okay, Jace number 2. Come on, mill me out. Mill me out, please. Oh, they do? They mill me out. Let's go. That's so huge, and they actually went full send on it too. You love to see it. You love to see it. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that ramp. I mean, that was just amazing what you did for me there. All right, now we got the breach to multiverse, which we can steal their Jace and hopefully get a Kaya. But what do we actually have in the yard here? Yeah, because what I'm afraid of here is seeing... Oh, the opponent just showed us some white lands. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. What are we going to do now? They just dropped an Atraxa on us. Yeah, I've got to hit a Kaya. If I can hit a Kaya and exile the Atraxa, that would be absurdly good. But, man, that's a big if. I mean, we're halfway through our deck, so it's not nearly impossible. There's the Kaya. And take their Jace.
I don't take kindly to
We'll be stealing that.
First you, then your ghost.
That seems pretty good. I don't know if that's actually... That's better. That is better. We'll go Riveteer's Outlook here. We'll get a green source. Play this. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Okay, and then we'll play this. All right, now the opponent has to play their sweeper, right? How many cards do they have left in their graveyard? 33. I'm gonna keep pumping this up. I'm going to force them to have some sort of removal for this, because I'm actually thinking I'm gonna mill them out as our game plan here. So let's try to get Jace to a point where we can like -7, right? And try to take them out completely, and then breach. Because a breach is gonna hit them for 10. We'll go down to 2. They'll go down to 22. And then Jace hits for 6 times 3 is what? 12, 18? Yeah, so if I can get it to 7, we can win the game. That's the goal. Get it to 7. They're going to need to spend all their mana this turn going for a sweeper. I guess not all their mana, though, because their Path to Peril for 3 could just sweep up the minis and this. Or actually, it wouldn't sweep up this, would it? It'd sweep up all the minis and make this into a 1/1, which is really good. But they are missing 1 black source. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. Okay, so they spent the full amount so they can avoid paying double pips for black there, which is pretty good. Pretty good, but that does conclude their turn, which is going to let us get 1 step closer on the Jace. You know what I could do? What am I saying, dude? I can actually win the game right now. I can win the game right now. Let's go with this into the graveyard. We're gonna beat them with their own game plan here. It really does not matter what we grab, but I don't want to mill myself out here. Let's just get the land. Be safe, get the land. So we have exactly 11 cards, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna -6 on the opponent.
I will.
Okay, that puts them at 13. We go for this, putting me at 1 and them at 3. We will take my Myco Tyrant, and in their graveyard, we'll take their Jace, and we'll do it again. Good game, let's go! Boom, baby! Oh, that's so good. That's so cool. I love beating the opponent with their own deck. That's nice. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. I love that game right there. That was so much fun. This hand looks sick. I gotta keep this for sure. Got ourselves an analyst early here. This is good stuff. Oh, the opponent's definitely not getting milled out this time around. Holy cow. Not gonna lie, I really hate losing against opponents who run more than 200 cards, because it just shouldn't happen, and it happens more often than you might think, and that bums me out. So I'm hoping that we don't fall into that today. We got Thalia next turn, which is gonna ramp us a little bit. And how many did we hit there, actually? 1. 4 mana to ramp for 1 is not great. That's cool, though. So we've got an option here. The options being I can go Thalia, get down 1 additional land. Or, yeah, and then I can go attack with Thalia and then sack a land and then get them all back. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll play Thalia. They get countered? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we get the additional land. We send both of these through. Nice. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Next turn we attack with Thalia. We sack one of our lands and we draw an extra card. And then we hit the analyst to bring back all the lands we've lost this turn, which is 2. Hopefully we hit another land. That'd be pretty sweet. And then from there, we just want to try to find a breach. Nice. We do get the land. I hope the opponent goes for the analyst. They don't. Gotta be a sweeper in our future, right? Gotta be. All right, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait 1 turn here till the opponent wants to act, and then we'll sacrifice the analyst on whatever spell they want to cast here. So they go with the galvanic iteration. It's like a draw 2 or something. Yeah, it's an experimental augury. Okay, which is interesting. That's interesting because of the proliferation, right? So it's like, are they just running that because it's a good 2 mana, you know, delve type card, or are they running it because of the proliferation? Does that have some sort of tie into the synergies? I don't know. Sunfall. Okay. It really sucks that we lost a breach on that one. Go around there. Okay. I don't want to end up milling out more breaches, you know, but okay. I dropped a Kaya though. That's a bummer. Yeah, we're not doing very good on our mills, man. The mills have not been great. They say good. Oh, there we go. Whew, I was sweating there for a second. I was sweating. And they're tapped right now, so this is good. Kaya is going to be a really hard thing for them to answer, I would imagine. So I'm taking that. I'm taking that, and I'm going to ping my way to victory here. That's the goal. Ping my way to victory. I know they've got the 3/3 that can attack. Don't really care if they're going to use 2 mana on that. So be it. No, dude. There's literally only like 5 different removal spells maybe in all of this game that could work on Kaya, and you're telling me they found it in their 200 something card deck. They just happen to have it in their 6 cards in hand. That's so annoying. That's really good though. Okay, so that should do it. That's actually so good. Thank God you've just found your way to my hand, Shigeki. So we got 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. So we can do 3 cards. Pass the turn. This is not just sorcery speed, right? Cool. Yeah, we're gonna go 3 cards. We're gonna pull back Kaya's and Breaches. Oh, we can't pull back Kaya's. Okay, so we gotta go with the Breaches then. Kaya's legendary, I forgot. And do we have? I thought we had. Oh, that's also legendary. Okay. Not understanding my own Shigeki here. Guess we get a land? Sure. I just don't want to use too many of these Breaches, man. They're going to end up milling me out, obviously. I was hoping to play Kaya straight up. All right, the chances of them having another one is pretty low, I would imagine.
When evil threatens the multiverse.
No, they've got another one. Of course they do. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Galvanic iteration. 3rd path. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of life gain. Holy cow. Holy cow. That's not good.
It's what you deserve.
That ain't good, Chief. I don't think we can win this one, guys. That additional life gain right there was pretty wild. I don't think we can win this. Unless they seriously can't answer Kaya within the next 5-6 turns. But they found another Shieldred's Edict. They found 2 of them on the top of their 300 card deck. Oh, brother. Okay, Gix Command is pretty solid actually, because I can bring back... Can bring back the Myco Tyrants, which is cool. I've kind of given up on the idea of Kaya, just because Kaya, obviously, I'm not going to be using it to draw cards because I'm going to mill myself out. I'm not going to use it to exile any sort of creatures that they may have because all they have are these tokens. So all I can really do is plus with it, which isn't very good. Which isn't very good if you think about it. All right, that'll work. All right, so we know the opponent's running every single sweeper in the entire game. Yeah, I'm really not sure what to do here. We force them to bring down their 3/3 finally, though. Yeah, that's a pretty good sign that, you know, them not wanting to take that 1 damage is a pretty good sign that they're out of juice here on the sweepers, you would think. Because why would you bring down your 3/3 and risk losing it to your own sweeper here? Psych. They've got it. And my graveyard. Fun. Oh, that's frustrating. That was tough. That was a really frustrating game. I can't believe back-to-back, or what was it? Was it 3 Shieldred's Edicts or just 2? 2 is pretty crazy itself, but no, it's 3. 1, 2, 3 Shieldred's Edicts. I got hit with 3 of the same card in a 200 plus card deck in the first 5-6 turns. That hurts. Yeah, that one hurt the heart a little bit because I felt like that was going to be our game. I felt like we were locked in there at the beginning of that game with the curve we had, but unfortunately that's not the case. Got a really good start here though. All right, we got some aggression, which the trophy hopefully can answer, like a Voice of the Blessed here or something. Nice. It does indeed. It does indeed. More mana, not exactly exciting, but you know, 2 Aganjos is technically, you know, a form of ramp for us, so. All right, let's take that out. We still might be in a lot of trouble here. The pressure the opponent's applying at the moment, you know, it's kind of a lot. I don't love that we're going second here either. Grab that plains. Myco Tyrant next turn, and then we can ramp, but yeah, I think that's the best thing we can do is just try to drop a land here, put it on the battlefield. That's technically a descend, and then the Myco Tyrant can come in. Seems good enough. As long as they don't find another killer spell like, you know, the Thalia, or the voice here. That's a really good find. That's a really, really good find. That just got me so close to the multiverse. Oh my gosh. And I get the 3/4 body coming in next turn on the restoration, but they are running black, so let's not get too excited that Thalia is gonna stick around or anything. Yeah, I didn't think so. But hey, that's life gain, I'll take it. Shoot, that buys me a bit of time. Actually love that. Essentially erases any sort of issues that we got from the Steel Seraph this turn. All right, this will fish out the last land we need to cast the multiverse. And then Myco Tyrant comes down. And then next turn we drop the multiverse, which triggers the Myco Tyrant. We hopefully find Kaya, and we'll steal something out of their deck, which, you know, we're going to find something decent. I mean, they're running a lot of creatures, right? So we're going to find something, if not a Voice of the Blessed. So I'll take it. Another lay down arms wouldn't be the worst thing either. Again, that life gain keeping us kind of alive, so I think we got it. I think we got it. That's tough. That's tough. Hopefully we can steal one of those. They go for the restoration, which I'm actually a fan of, because I don't think they know how good the Tyrant's gonna actually be once we pop this next turn, obviously. How could they? But double breach. Decline? Yeah, decline. Here we go. Oh, we missed out on the Kaya. That's tough. This is nice though. And then we'll take a Thalia. Yeah, that seems decent. That seems pretty decent. Let's not do anything here, I don't think. So there we go. Now we got ourselves a 10 or an 11/11, I should say. An 11/11, and they've got 6 going over the top that we can't stop. That's clearly a land. It skipped right to the attack step there on that land drop. All right, it's time to cook. It's time to cook. Oh wow, they're gonna run that right into this. Seems like an odd thing to do. And there's the scoop. I was gonna say, yeah, I don't think they're gonna last much longer, but if they want to keep going, I'm down. I'm 2 down, honestly. Oh man, I'm so glad we got to, you know, see the benefits of Myco Tyrant and the multiverse the way we just did there. That was a really big hit that we just had. Fun stuff, man. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I absolutely enjoyed this one so much. Anytime I get to play Abzan, it's a fun time, but this new idea of the Analyst bringing back all of your lands from the graveyard is such a fun concept, and finally allowing me to play a little bit of Thalia and Gitrog Monster. Absolutely love that card so much, but I didn't expect the Breach and the Myco Tyrant to be such synergistic cards together, and that kind of just happened with the build, which was pretty freaking sweet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Again, thank you so much for watching, and a huge thank you to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on the channel, so these people help support me monetarily every single month. So huge thank you and shout out to them at the end of every video. Really appreciate you guys very much for everything you do for me. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. But that does it, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with another deck list. Until then, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't